Jam in the Box. Yeah, Friday Night Jams. Jam Master Soul here with you. Oh, man, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Having a good time. It's Friday night. That's why. Woo, Lord. Hey, I got some news I want to share with you. Coming up. It's in our neck of the woods, and it's talking about the high schools that they want to close in the black community. Hey, I'll tell you about that in just a bit. Hold tight, huh?
just anything you want. You can help yourself to anything that's mine. Take it easy when there's no one else. Got to get it right this time. Gonna try to make love shine. Everybody gets the chance someday. You just take it when the moment comes along. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do when you find the eyes of love are set on you. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Now's the moment of a lifetime, and it's here for you. Come on, baby, it's time to make a place now. Everybody got to let us through. Got a dream to catch tonight, it might come true. Hold tight.
Friday Night Jam.
Hold tight. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay. Hold tight. If you wanna make this feeling stay, hold tight. Hold tight. Don't let this moment fade away. Hold tight. Now tears gonna stay.
Hola, Jam in the Box here on Friday Night Jams. Jam Master Soul doing it to ya. Glad to be here with you on a Friday night. I had thought that we would be able to springboard off our new home, which is of 65. Whereas we are going 24/7. Yay! But I'm having a difficult time here with the software. So, yeah, I know. I'm a little prehistoric, just a little bit. And so I'm going to need one of these tech guys to show me how to do it. So, they kept texting me and sending me the text, do this, do that, do this, do that. And all those do this, go this, put this, take this, put that in, do this, do that. Do you have this cord? I don't know. What the hell that cord look like? I mean, come on, man. I don't know. You didn't tell me I need a cord. So anyway, they're going to come out. Thank God. So we're going to be sitting here and they are going to spend some time with me and show me how to get this done. Thank you so much for you doing that. I do appreciate that. So meanwhile, we're still doing good. We're on speaker.com. We'll be on Blog Talk Radio for Mortgage Talk. That will end on the 27th. Our contract ends with Blog Talk Radio. We've been there for a very long time. And excuse me, we've had a wonderful, wonderful time with Blog Talk, but sometimes it's just time to go. So it's time to go. So it's time to move on. It's time to grow. It's time to do things better. We had a good time with Blog Talk. 68,000 listeners we wind up selling with Blog Talk. Thank you so much. We do appreciate our listeners. We hope that they follow us to our new home. And we're going to tell you how to get there. Let me see. Can I recall? What is it? It's live365/station/WHPNN radio /network. And then you should be able to get us from that particular point. And of course, we'll be 24/7. Wouldn't it be something? Once we can get it together. Meanwhile, we are still on speaker.com doing our thing. So let's continue to do what we do, how we do, when we do. I'm here by myself. I don't have Dave the Man with me, but I am drinking Dave beer. So I am drinking his beer. But anyway, let me get us plugged in to Instagram. Jam in the Box.
Girl, when we first touched, I felt the magic move me. I wanted you so much.
Jam in the Box, Friday Night Jam. Yeah, doing it to you right up in here on WHPNN Radio Network. Glad to be here. Glad to be doing it with you. I hear echo on my part, which is me. I can't blame it on nobody else. Yeah, I hear it again. Let me get out the echo. Okay. I'll never tell him that I miss him. And that's Dave the Man. I'll never tell him that I miss him on that. I was thinking that what I should do, maybe what I should do, maybe shave off my beard. Because my mother keep bugging me. Shave off your beard, oh my God. But I remember when I didn't have the beard, and I got tired of people reminding me of the job that I used to have. And I just didn't feel that, there it is. I just didn't feel that that's what I needed to do. So I kept the beard. That job is over with. I'm done, retired from it. It's over. Moved on to bigger and better things. And I loved it when I did it. I was a police officer. So I don't want to be reminded of that. So, but nevertheless, I get that. So with the beard, I don't get that, So I don't know what she's talking about. I like it, I do. I got a lot of pictures without it, but I like it. And so she's like, "Oh, you look so better." Well, I don't. I remember get out the car and when I had it, and there was a couple of kids out there that were smoking some marijuana. And it was smelling pretty good, and you just saw him hide it and stuff. And I want to walk up to him and say, "Hey, man, why don't you let me get a pull on that?" But I couldn't because they figured that I'd be trying to set him up and stuff. So I don't know, What it is. It's just part of life. Going through some thoughts. Just thought I'd share it with you. Jam in the Box, Friday Night Jams. Old school sound, old school. Friday Night Jams doing it to you. Yeah, John Master Soul doing it here. On a good Friday night. I hope your night is a wonderful night, and thank you for joining us here on Friday night. I'm having a good time being up in here with you. I'm by myself, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm having a good time. I can do things by myself and still have a good time. Okay, keep your mind clean because I'm clean. So, hey, do what you do, how you do, when you do. That's what you do, baby. Very quickly, I'm going to talk to you about what's happening in the south suburbs where they are closing in these particular areas. And these areas are Park Forest, Illinois, Matteson, Illinois, Richton Park, Illinois, and Olympia Field. Now, this is a black school board, by the way. Okay, voted in, black school board. Took a while to get there, but they got it. And we have a president that's also black, very prominent president, excellent credentials. And we were like celebrating when she became president of the school board. We got a bad sister. But somehow, some way, somewhere, something changed.
because the schools that's in our area wants to shut down because of low enrollment. Because the majority of the people in the area are people in ages now of 55, 60, 65 years old. So their kids is grown. Some of them are raising their grandchildren, and so their grandkids are the teenagers going to high school. Some of them have to take over, excuse me, some of them have to take over for their relative, whichever is which, because of a financial problem or a drug problem. And so some of them are going to school, not the kids, just the adults that have the problem. So the enrollment is low. It's low. The grammar school is full, but the enrollment is low. So they want to consolidate, which is understandable because you're talking about at least 4 high schools in the Richton Park Township area. And what they want to do is, instead of common sense, let me say this again, because somebody's going to miss it, which is mostly the school board members. Instead of common sense, they decide that they want to shut down the schools. They want to shut them down and do a cattle drive. You heard me. They want to do a cattle drive. They want to take our babies, our teenagers, and cattle drive them in the New Martin terms, busing to Tinley Park. Now, mind you, Tinley Park is a hop, skip, and a jump, and Tinley Park has a school there called Lincoln High School that's empty, okay? And they're just sitting there in Tinley Park. But they want to bus our children to Tinley Park. Funds, federal funds, state funds that was coming to the villages, the predominant black villages, is now going to predominant white village, Tinley Park. Now, this is the same Tinley Park now that says that when the people in Katrina was coming up to Illinois, and they say, hold on, we got enough of them people. This is the same Tinley Park, okay? So let's not forget the history, because history counts. And sometimes we want to forget history, but history counts. So here you got a large school in Richton Park, and you don't want to convert that large school in Richton Park, next door Matteson, Illinois, next door Park Forest, next door maybe a little jump, Olympia Field. But you want to take the children and send them a little further to Tinley Park. Hell, let's go to Frankfort then. Let's go to Frankfort, Illinois then. Let's cattle driving out to Frankfort. Let's get some cowboys, and let's get some horses, and let's get some whips, and let's whip them out there. You know what I mean? So I'm very upset to hear this, because on September the 17th, and I'm encouraging people that live in these areas, please do so. It's time for you to stand up. You got to stand up for yourself, black people. Come on now. September the 17th at 7:30 or 7 o'clock. I could have the time wrong, but it's going to be at Richton Central. Now, you know, Richton Central has a very good reputation, and that's the school you want to shut down? Oh, man. My 2 kids graduated from Richton Central. So they want to shut down the only school there's a hop. I can walk to Richton Central. You want to, and my son is in 8th grade. So you want to shut this school down and bus my child way out there to Tinley Park. I have a daughter that's in Park Forest High School, Don't ask me why, because that's how they do it. I don't know. She's closer to Richmond Central, but you want to send her over there to Park Forest. I don't understand that one, but okay, whatever. So you want to send her out to Tinley Park. So at 7 o'clock or 7:30, get there early. You should get there early. So I'm gonna say 7 o'clock. It might be 7:30, but get there early. Is at Rich Central High School auditorium, September the 17th. Come ready, come loaded, come demanding, because it's your voice that can shut this down. Because it's our silence that led them to put this in motion and seal the deal. They think, and it's up to us to open this back up and say, your deal, honey, has been voided. It went up to the office of the president. It's been stamped voided. It is not going to exist. Let's end this. Why would we send our kids to Tinley Park so our taxes in our villages can go up because of the loss of federal revenue? And on top of that, Tinley Park will get a chance to ask for more revenues for maintenance and all that other crap. Then Tinley Park is going to have their Tinley Park police officers to patrol the area. Not only that, but patrol inside the schools where our black children can be locked up for any little minor scuffling, because they do supersede the principle when you bring police into the school. You're bringing in police into the school that enforce ordinance, that enforce statutes. You're bringing them into the school where now your child has to go to court instead of having a parents' conference meeting. Now your child has to have a juvenile record that can keep them out of certain colleges, even though the SAT and ACT scored very high than some of the white children that they are allowing to enroll there. Because of that, have you ever used common sense to notice that in some of these Catholic schools, all of them, by the way, you don't have no police inside. You have security, but you don't have police inside. They could have very easily hired a private police company to go in and to be the security there. Even in our area where they have our local police officers there, they shouldn't be there either. If you think something's going to jump off, well, you can hire armed private security. Because that way that the principal keeps control and the parents get a chance to come up and to work with the school and the principal to rectify this situation instead of law enforcement, and now they got to deal with this stuff in court. That's my intake on it. When you bring police into schools in black communities, they've been doing it for a long in Chicago until they're so docile by it. But in the suburbs, we're not docile. We outraged that you're doing it anyway with our local police officers that live in our community. And now you want to bust them out there to white police officers. And we already know the history with white police officers and how they operate and how they do. Now, I'm not trying to put nothing negative on Tinley Park Police, but I don't really trust Tinley Park Police anyway. So, when I said is what I said, that's my commentary. What is yours? And I encourage you to get out there to Richton High School in Olympic Field, Illinois, at 7 o'clock, September 17. If you're in the neighborhood, even if you have no child in high school, you need to be out there, voice your opinion, because it's all about property taxes going up, and it's going to go up double. So we need to put an end to this. WHBNN Radio Network. Friday Night Jam.
Lord, Kevin Box. Friday Night Jam, WHPNN Radio Network. Man, I'm telling you, you got to turn this down some. Radio Network, that's what we are. That's what we do here on WHPNN Radio Network. Glad to do what we do, how we do, when we do. That's what we do, baby. You know what they did for me? They gave me, whenever I do Friday Night Jam, I always want to know, why do I get a different microphone? You know, I mean, I'm not tripping. I don't care. But why would I get a different microphone? I'm doing Friday Night Jam.
Get off.
Instagram, you out there. What's happening with you? Now, I was told that we're going to be on Instagram, but they didn't tell me that what time. I thought it was going to be when we came on, but it wasn't. It was programmed automatically. So glad to see you guys out there in Instagram. Lex N, what's up with you over here? Glad to see them over there too, just as well. I don't know how long we're going to be on there with you guys, okay? And I do hear echo. That's me. I can't blame on Dave. Dave's not here. Nobody's here. I'm doing everything by myself. So bear with me. I'm trying to figure out what to do. So anyway, we move on. The show must go on, and it's going to go on. It's going to jam on, baby. I'm digging back into the Prehistoric Stack, and I'm brushing off some dust, baby. And I got the dust brushed off because I want to bring you some funk. I want to bring some funk, baby. Yes, indeed. We're on WHPNN Radio Network. We're streaming nationally throughout the internet. Over 200 countries that are coming to their neck of the woods. Download the icon of speaker.com and you can get us. I understand because some of the music that some of the social media gets, and they're not sure whether it is allowable, and it is, but they don't know this, and so therefore they'll mute in and out just to not be able to have it to play. What they think is made, that royalties is due, and that's what they do. Trust me, going through Live 365, they cover all of that, so I can simply tell you that we're good. But they don't know that. So what you have to do is you can go to speaker.com, download the icon of speaker.com, and then you can hear me on here. I am so sorry. I didn't know, and I thank you for pointing it out to us that that's what it is. We're gonna have to send a letter to them when we air off Live 365, so they know that we're covered, that they're safe. So I do apologize, okay? But I thank you for even just popping up anyway. And if you can't hear me, if they mute everything, then I think probably the wisest thing to do would be to just take away the video feed until we can give them what they may need to know that we're good, okay, and that they're not in any kind of messed up situation. So I apologize for that. So thank you for sharing that with me. Okay, I didn't know. I did not know. But you can go to speaker.com and download the icon of speaker.com, and so then you will be able to hear us. We're good on LexN. We're good on LexN. But you can go to speaker.com. So I wave back at you, and I thank you. And I'm so sorry that that they mute you. Okay, so that's, I don't know what to say. It's almost embarrassing to a certain degree. Not sure how long we're going to be on here. I'm not sure, because if you can't hear me, I don't want to just have it on and you can't hear me. I want you to be able to hear me. And if you can't hear me, because it's not me, it's Instagram. So maybe they have allowed me back in, and they probably mute certain songs or go in and mute certain songs. Okay. He's clear. And, we're not sure about that one. Mute that one. Okay. He's clear. So I'm not upset with them, because I understand what they're doing, but I have to be able to do something better than that to be able to get them something, so this could be real smooth and cool, so they don't know. I think it's a signal that they get. Because that's what I was talking with Live 365 about. I think it's a signal that they receive. So this will go away. So when we air again, you won't have this problem. Okay, I apologize so much. How you do when you do. I understand how things can be, and I just cut the song short because I'm going to have to cut the feed short. So, because they can't hear me. So, if you can't hear me, it doesn't make sense to continue the feed because you can't hear. So, I thank you so much for you guys showing up. If you go to speaker.com, we'll be okay. And then, of course, you can hear me on speaker.com. I'm not mad at Instagram. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not mad at Instagram. All right, so we're back. We are back, and sorry about that, guys. I had to swing away. Like I said, I'm the only one here. Nobody's here but me. So let me give you something here. Let me dip back into a pretty sort of stack, blow off a few, and bring some good jams here for you just as well.
There's a new one.
And so I just want to give it to you. Old school jams, baby. And you might remember this from the 70s. Jam in the Box.
Psych. It was the first of me, I loved that day when you came into my life. Timing wasn't right. There's one thing that I want you to know. You get the best of my love.
I gotta get that software together, don't I?
You get the best of my love. Now don't you hesitate, don't you wait when you're down. Let me know now. I'll get to you somehow, baby. There's one thing that I want you to know. You get the best of my love. sweet loving baby. The best of my love. The best of my love. Got the best of my sweet loving baby. The best of my love. Let me tell you something. You got the best of my love. Got the best of my sweet loving baby. Got the best of my love. Oh, you got the best of my love. Got the best of my sweet loving baby. Bring it on down. How y'all feeling tonight? Y'all feel as good as I do? I'm feeling good, baby. That's all natural too. Woo. Yeah, yeah. I want you to get into this song, man. We're gonna go something like this. We're gonna you got the best of my love. You go, you got the best of my love. I want the ladies to really be loud, man, you know. Yeah, okay, let's try it. Bring it down. You got the best of my love. You got the best of my ladies. Oh. You got the best of my love. You got the best of my love. Good. Woo! Come on. Say you got the best of my love. Got the best of my sweet loving. Whoa, you gotta help him out this time, fellas. You got the best of my love. Come on, fellas, gotta help him out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the fellas, come on, one more time. Come on. The best of my love. You got the best. You got it, everybody. Take me home. Yeah.
Jump in the box. Yeah, Friday Night Jams. Glad you're here with us on Friday Night Jams. Thank you for joining us on Friday Night Jams. We definitely appreciate you. We're streaming nationally throughout the internet. We're streaming worldwide. We're streaming to over 200 countries that are coming to their neck of the woods to bring them what? Friday Night Jams. So we thank them so much. I want to say hi to Miss Montgomery. She's out there. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing from Houston, Texas? She's out there. Oh, man, she's out there. And just want to say hi to her. Her daughter is here. Her daughter's going to school here. Oh, man, she is really, really smart, and she's really going to be working hard to try to get her degree, and I wish her so well. I really do. Another Montgomery, man, you know that. Oh, man, so all love go out there. So.
Oh, sugar, just like you want me to.
Jump in the box, Jim Master Soul. Doing what you do, how you do, when you do. Hit the wrong. Whatever. We keep going. We keep doing what we do. We're going to do what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. I want to talk to you about what happened. Well, not so much what happened, but who else was in the car when it crashed with Kevin Hart. I want to wish Kevin Hart the best. There's no question about that. Kevin Hart is definitely a wonderful person, and I want to wish him the best and a speedy recovery. Wish him so much good success. He's doing a great job. Another black man in action, doing a good job, and he definitely got my support and my respect. And I would say that proudly. But in that accident that took place last Sunday, both sustained a major back injury, okay, from that accident, okay? And you saw that beautiful car, too, man. It's a wonderful car. But they both sustained a back injury. Now, reported by the patrolman, they stated that there was a passenger there, too, and her name was Rebecca Braxter Mary. And I'm going to spell that Broxtermary, Braxter Mary. Now, she was the trainer for the wife of Kevin Hart, and she was in the back seat. Okay? Kevin Hart's wife. She was her trainer because she had recently had a baby. And so she was helping her to get, to get back in shape again, to do what you do and how you do to get it well. And so in that process, in that early hour of that Sunday morning in Malibu, California, driving that 1970 Plymouth, a classic one at that, by the way. I think he kind of copy off a little bit of Jay Leno because he can rub off on you. The driver was Gerard Black. No drugs. I love you for that. Thank you. No alcohol. Thank you. So you can't blame that. This is just what it is, what it's called, an accident. On those roads, you have animals that run. So you don't know whether he swerved to try not to hit an animal. Because usually that's what happens on those narrow California roads. You got those wildlife coming. And you got people like me who love life and love life or wildlife just as well. We love life, period. And so he could have swerved to try to get it from not hitting a wildlife and wind up in a ditch. And struck, several trees along the way. It like a truck hit that car. Nevertheless, he was taken immediately to the hospital, Gerard Black. And then later, on the following day, they had to do major surgery based on what his father stated. Kevin Hart left the scene to go home and went home. I guess it's a natural thing. Hey, man, I'm just going to go home. I think I'll lay down. I feel better. I'm just going to go home. And so, but it didn't last long. He had to be taken to the hospital just as well because he suffered severe back injuries just as well. The young lady that's in back, Rebecca, she had minor injuries and she declined to have service, and so she left. And so she's probably the only one that walked away from that tragic accident. And she, for all the mind people out there, she is the girlfriend of Gerard Black. Okay? She's his girlfriend. So she was in the back seat. She's his girlfriend. And thank God for her being in the back seat. Okay? Thank God for that. Thank God for that. So that's the story with Kevin Hart. Wishing him so much well. Dwayne Johnson and many others have emailed him and text him to get well. They got another movie coming up, him and Dwayne Johnson. And, I like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Rock is a good guy. And several other entertainers, actors, because Kevin Hart is a comedian and actor. mostly acting now, less comedian, but still, nevertheless, he worked hard to get to where he is. Sorry to hear that happen to him. I really do wish him a speedy recovery, and hope that everything, and I mean everything, can work out well for him. It's going to be tough, especially with those back injuries. Oh God, with those back injuries, man, those back injuries can be murder. They can be totally, utterly, disgustingly murder. So you really don't want to mess around when you any type of injury like that, because you never heal from that. Okay? You never really truly heal from that. So that's the back injury. Oh man. So wishing you well, Kevin Hart. Get well soon, my brother. And come on back and do what you do, how you do, when you do. You listen to Friday Night Jam with the Jam Master Soul. Just sharing some stuff with you. That's what I do. Yeah. Well, we continue the jams as we do what we do here on WHPNN Radio Network. Yes. Horseshoe Casino, man, didn't they tear that up? They the bomb. Loose ends. It's no better than that. We can keep going. But they one of the best.
I waited oh so long for you to come to me. What did I do wrong? It's all a mystery to me. Baby, I feel it too. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I just changed. Or could I be wrong for you? You got me hanging on the string now. I'm not a plaything. You got me hanging on the string now. Am I your plaything? You never told me you were waiting. Contemplating with my heart and my love. You never told me you were waiting. Contemplating with my heart. Do you mean to say that after all this time I waited like a fool? Now who's been changing you got me hanging on the string now. I'm not your plaything. You got me hanging on the string now. I ain't no plaything. You got me hanging on the string now. The masquerading. You got me hanging on the string now. I ain't your plaything. You never told me you were waiting, contemplating. You never told me you were waiting, contemplating. Come on, John, sing me bye.
Jump in the Box is Jam Master of Soul, baby, doing it to you here on Friday Night Jams. Man, it's wonderful to be on Friday night. If you tell Dave I said that I miss him on this one, I will deny it to the end. I've been trying to stop this echo, and I don't know how to do it. And I know Dave knows how to do that. Oh, man. And we lost our intern. He's not here no more. I mean, he was on here for a couple of weeks, but and I like him. James, a really, really nice guy. Truly, truly, truly good guy. But I'm getting it right. I'm doing what I can do. Hey, I gotta take charge, right? Jam Master Soul, baby. Friday Night Jams, doing it to you. Glad that you're with me. Love you so much. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Facebook fans. Hey, fans in general, we love you so much, and we thank you for taking your time out today on a Friday night to be with the Jam Master. Jam Master Soul. Yeah. It's Friday Night Jams, baby. That's what we do, how we do, when we do. Salute the best of the best within the best. Giving them nothing but respect. And we love them so much and we thank them.
I may be just a foolish dreamer,
Jam on it, baby.
but I don't care. 'Cause I know my happiness is waiting out there somewhere. I'm searching for that silver lining, horizons that I've never seen. Oh, I'd like to take just a moment and dream my dream. Oh, dream my dream. Whoa, so I'd like to fly far away from here, where my mind, oh Lord, is fresh and clear, and I've got the love that I long to see, where everybody can be what they wanna be. Whoa, I'd like to greet the sun each morning and walk amongst the stars at night. I'd like to know the taste of honey in my life, in my life. Well, I've shared so many pains, and I've played so many games. Oh, but everyone finds the right way, somehow, somewhere, someday. Well, I like to fly away. Well, I like to fly away. Soon, baby. I like to fly away. Well, I like to fly away. Well, I like to fly away. Soon, baby. I like to fly away. Well, I like to fly away. Well, I like to fly away. Soon, you and me, baby, walking free. Don't you wanna go sometime? Don't you wanna go sometime? Yeah. Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go?
Whew, Lord, jump in the box, baby. It is Friday Night Jams. Now, Dave used to be able to do this, and I'm trying to, boy, I'm gonna hear it at the end of the month when we come up with Club Saturday Night. I'm gonna hear him talk this crap to me and about how I couldn't tone this. But you know what, Dave? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna find a way to get it done, and I'm gonna get it done. Cause I don't give up. I'm a Montgomery. Are you crazy? John Master Soul. That's my alter ego. This is me. You know this is me. You see me. I don't have it. I decided to put on a disguise. Why? Alter ego. John Master Soul. Been there a long time. Do what I do, how I do, when I do. Jump in the box. Norman Connors.
You are my life. I have to go. Have me any way you want to. Just take care and love me till my tension's gone. 'Cause you are my starship. Take me out tonight and don't be late. Yes, you are my starship. Take me out tonight and don't be late. And don't you come too soon. Baby, yeah. And don't you come too soon. I can't say it's here that you want me. I don't want nobody kissing you but me. Oh, baby, 'cause you are my starship. Come take me up tonight, and don't be late. Yes, you are my starship. Come take me up tonight, and don't be late, and don't you come too soon. Baby, oh yeah, take me up tonight, and don't be late. Oh, you are my starship. Won't you take me tonight, and don't be late, and don't you come too soon.
Oh, Lord, Jam Master of Soul doing it to you right up in here. Man, high school, baby. I you know what? That was my song. That was my jam back then. I remember this beautiful chick picking me up. I can tell you the horror thing that happened. I don't want to do that, but it wasn't that horrible. You know, I was losing my hair. I had a hair piece, and I didn't know what to do. My hair was done. I was sweating. I was getting nervous, and I sweated out all my curls. All my curls. I paid over $25 to get my hair done. I sweated out all my curls. Oh man, I'm telling you, what a disaster. But I respect her at the end. She tried to show some dignity in that. I couldn't sit with them. They wouldn't let me sit with them. But they drove me back home. You know, unity. They drove me back home. You can say it was a horrible experience. No, it wasn't. It was a trauma. But God is an amazing God. When you put Him in any and everything that you do, the God that I serve is an awesome God. So no matter, if you listen to secular music, I mean, you get people that gets deeply into Christianity and deeply think that all you're supposed to listen to is nothing but gospel music. And that's not true. However, I want to tell you, you put God in everything that you do, He will bless you, carry you, protect you, guide you, lead you. He'll be your brother, your sister, your mama, your lawyer, your doctor. You got to have faith of a mustard seed. That's cheating. Your faith should be bigger than a mustard seed to serve the master. Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul. Friday Night Jam.
have a change of heart. Don't leave me standing in the dark. Don't let confusion keep us apart. Come back to me, and I'll guarantee all the tenderness and love you'll ever need. This time I'll be sweeter. Our love will run deeper. I won't mess around. I won't let you down. Have faith in me. Have faith in me. Since you've been away, I haven't seen the light of day. I'm lost without you, can't find my way.
in the morning. Love was good, but they did pass. Heartache, never last go away.
Sometimes we feel things. There are things that we can change. Just pray.
Ain't no need to worry, but the night is gonna break.
Don't you worry yourself about
It'll be all over in the morning. It'll be over in the morning. It'll be all over in the morning.
I can't
It'll be over in the
just
morning.
Friday Night Jams, baby. WHPNN Radio Network. That's where we are. That's what we do. That's what we give you. We're going to go 24/7. We're working out the kinks. Trying to get it right. And I'm trying to get it right because I got to do more than just talk on a microphone. Huh?
Is it daylight? I can't tell no more. Never had this condition before. It seems to hang on everything I do. It seems to hang on. Was I mistaken about you? It seems to hang on. A sign from
I got a positive thought coming up.
Indeed,
Positive thought coming up.
let me give you some idea. It ain't just a chance. The fact of it is, I can't go nowhere. I can't be the same. I don't know my name. I can't understand just why. It seems to hang on. It seems to hang on.
Wasn't that clever? As only I can be. Then tell me what's happening, what's bothering me.
Aside from dreams I have, nothing else exists. Honey, it's you I miss. Don't leave me like this. I can't go nowhere. I can't
gotta turn this thing down. Did I do something? I'm talking to myself, okay? Because ain't nobody here but me. So I'm talking to myself. Because nobody's here in the studio but me. I don't have Dave the Man. I can't blame it on him. Because Dave do make real stupid mistakes. But I can't blame it on Dave. And I gotta admit, I miss him. I want to say this and let you know that you're listening to Friday Night Jams and WHP NN Radio Network. We will soon 24/7. Bye. We're going to be there. You're going to listen to our station 24/7. I'm encourage you to call in. I'm encourage you to want to take out advertising ads for our station. Help a black station grow, baby. Help us grow. Now, I want to talk about Facebook. I got to. I have listen. I got over 5,000 Facebook people on my Facebook, and yet I have in reserve 1,800 people. Now, I round it up. It's really 1,729 people in reserve that is trying to join us on Facebook. I don't know what is making these people want to do that, but it has to be the blessing of the great I am. So you know what Facebook told me? They have not answered me to expand the limitation of 5,000 because they have done it before many times for, rarely for black people. I'm going to say it again. Rarely for black people, African American people. They say, open up another Facebook account. Well, we got one. We got WHP NN Radio Network. So all you have to do for my 1,800, or which I rounded off, which is really 1,729, all you have to do is go to WHP NN Radio Network Facebook and join. Send in your request. I'll click you on. I'll get you on. We're going to blow that up too. You think you're going to stop us? You think you're going to make us have to, because you don't want to give us what we rightfully deserve, which is the recognition, because people wants to come in. I couldn't put this Facebook together if I wanted to. I'm going to say this again. I could not put this Facebook together even if I wanted to. Blessing of the great I am. And I thank you guys so much. I really, truly do. For you tuning in, listening to me, reading my blogs, putting yours in, all the positive energy. I love you. I thank you so much, for you doing that. Positive energy is what we all need to continue, and social media is where we can do it. Hey, you put some stuff in front of us. We're going to show you how it should be used the right way. Now, once we fill up WHP NN Radio Network, you think it stopped us there? No, you didn't. Guess what? Club Saturday Night has a Facebook too. Mortgage Talk has a Facebook too. So we'll fill up all of them. And then we'll come marching on your door. So, all right, we're going to play your game. You don't want to open up and let my 1,729 people join me? Well, I'm going to encourage my 1,729 people. Go ahead to WHP NN Radio Network, our internet radio network. Please join them. I'm going to put my spirit there too. I'm going to get more involved. I haven't been that much involved. Now that's Jason Starr territory. So I don't want to overshadow him. But him and I sit there and we talk together. And he said, Rick, you know what? I welcome you. What we can do together, work together. I love that. You know what? When he said that, and I look in his eyes, when he said that, that really gave me a comfort feeling, because sometimes people can get threatened of you. Sometimes people can feel that you're trying to be more than what you are. And so I'm so happy that he said, I welcome you, come over here. Because you part of WHP Indian Radio Network. Let's do it. Mortgage Talk is the flagship. Let's do it. So I say, hey, it's a great thing to do. Let's do this, baby. So I'm encouraging you who followed me, Rick Montgomery, on Facebook. As you know, my alter ego, the Jam Master Soul, on Facebook. Go ahead and go to WHPNN Radio Network. Ask for the joining. Let's get you in. Let's blow it up, baby. When we get that to 5,000 and Facebook want to put us on hold again, like we some kind of holding points, guess what? We got club Saturday night. And guess what? For my Christian brothers and sisters, guess what? 'Cause I know they're going to love this. They're going to love it so much. They're going to love it so much. We are going to have Sunday morning gospel 24/7 coming in here. And we're going to have Sunday morning gospel having a Sunday morning gospel Facebook. So you're going to be able to blow that up too. You ain't going to stop this boat. We found other angles to go. So you ain't going to stop this boat. So Sunday morning gospel, Christian music, 24/7 coming in. Stop. Sunday morning gospel, Christian music all day on Sunday. All day on Sunday. And you're going to be able to join the Facebook. And you're going to be able to tune in. And if you want to keep Christian music 24/7, you're going to be able to do that just as well. So Sunday morning gospel will return on WHP Indian Radio Network. And it's going to go on a 24/7 station in Live 365 that we are working out the kinks to put it together. The devil's a liar. He is trying so much to stop us. He's doing everything he can to stop us. He's putting things in my head. He's doing all kinds of things to try to stop us from making this work. But he's a liar. It's not going to happen. So I say this to you, join us. Since Facebook blocked me on my own, we're gonna build up WHPNN Radio Network. Tell a friend, tell everybody that you know. Join us on WHPNN Radio Network. We need 5,000, baby. Let's blow this up. Let's show them what we can do. I'm with ya. I'm with ya. to it. You don't make that girl come, Michael. I did my best to make her come. I did my best to make her come. What's up? I did my best to make her come. Damn. Oh. Life is good. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie doing what he do, how he do. I got tongue tied on that one. Gets no better than that, man. I'm telling you. Jump in the box, Jam Master Soul, Friday Night Jams. Do what you do, how you do, when you do. Next Friday night is Mortgage Talk. Mortgage Talk comes on next Friday night, and you get a chance to get into and listen to the good things that I'm going to be talking about. That's me. You know it's me. I'm not going to have it. What Mortgage Talk do and how we do. Give you some good information that you can use, because our people need information. We really do. We need an information center, and Mortgage Talk is under the umbrella of Information Center. We give a definition of what Information Center is all about. If you missed it, you missed it. I'm sorry, but Mortgage Talk gave the definition of Information Center. We under the umbrella of Information Center. We don't try to reinvent the wheel. We give you nothing but the facts within the facts, none of our own personal opinion, but just the facts. That's what we do on Mortgage Talk. So you listen to us on Mortgage Talk. We're going to be on Live 365 once I get it together. But we're also going to be on Speaker.com. We're coming back to Speaker.com. Our contract ends on the 27th for Blog Talk Radio. We're still going to do the shows that we have scheduled for Blog Talk. We might even do one earlier, since we're going to lose the contract on Blog Talk because we gave it up and not renew. So we're going to do that, saying our farewell to Blog Talk Radio. However, we're moving on to something bigger and better. It has nothing to do with Blog Talk. Something bigger and better. We love Blog Talk. We thank them for the wonderful job that they have done, and we are moving on to go into a different era of 24/7 internet radio, and that is exciting. So, with that said, under the umbrella of WHP NAM Radio Network, we are going to be talking about some good information for next Friday. I'm not going to tell you. We're going to post it. So I'm just not going to tell you, but you're going to be some good information relating in the mortgage industry. So you would know what to do, how to do, where to go, what to ask for, what the proper, how proper it is for you to sit there and ask the right questions, because you understand the terminology. And this is what Mortgage Parts gives, the terminology. We're going to talk about terminology for next Friday. Next Friday is going to be all about understanding the terminology of mortgage. And we did this show. We did about 2 of these on this, and because there's just so many terminology. So we're not going to try to give you a crash course through all of them, but we're going to give you so much that you're like, wow, man, he's giving a lot out there. It makes sense to me because it's the terminology that you need to have. So we're going to talk about terminology for next Friday. At what time? Next Friday at 7:30 for Mortgage Talk. It's only air Friday at 7:30. Then don't you dare hold back, because 9:30 come Friday Night Jams. We're going to jam the box with you on Friday Night Jams as well. So you can get Friday Night Jams on next Friday at 9:30, and you're going to get Mortgage Talk. You're going to get Mortgage Talk on Friday at 7:30. Okay? So giving you all that good information, what's going to be happening, so you know what to expect. Okay? Good information. Terminology. We're going to be talking about terminology. Okay? The language in the mortgage industry. What is the language? So we know, because that's how they define you. That's how they define how much you know, by the language in which you speak. I'm going to say this again. I got to say this again. They define you on the language in which you speak. If you don't understand or speak their language, they don't know how to deal with you. They know how to cover. They know how to duck and dodge. They know how to lie to you. Understanding the language means that you can sustain yourself and stand strongly in your square to be able to defend what's yours. Hey, that's what I'm talking about here on Mortgage Talk. So you're going to get this on Mortgage Talk next Friday. We're going to talk about mortgage language. We're going to talk about the wording of the mortgage language. What wording? So you can understand the definition and what it means, and et cetera. So you'll be able to communicate effectively. There's a lot of black families that are going some tough times, and they, us black folks, we can come out of tough time, baby. That's what we do. But we got to understand what's all involved. And I want to load you up with ammunition. I want to load you up with information. I want to load you up with information that I'm going to encourage you to go out and do what? Further research. Man, because when you do that, other doors open up too. Come on now. That's how we do what we do when we do. That's what I talk about. That's what that means. So you can do it too. So I'm going to give it to you. That's the Off the Ego. It's me being a Jam Master Soul, but also as me being real as a real person, talking to you about mortgages and the mortgage solution and insurance just as well. Give you some good things, because everything has to be insured. So we're going to put insurance in everything that we talk about and everything we do, because insurance is in everything that you talk about, everything that you do. It's right there just as well. Hopefully I can help be your insurance agent. Jam Master Soul. That's what we're going to be doing here on Club Saturday Night. So we do what we do, how we do what? When we do, baby. Yes. WHPNN Radio Network. Donny Hathaway's daughter. That girl can blow. I remember when she started, I got her in the record pool. Back in the 70s. I ain't trying to give her age up. She just that bad. Layla Hathaway. Layla, was it back in the 70s or the early 80s? Or, I mean, come on, girl. Maybe it was the 90s. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I got to clear. You never tell a woman's age. Sorry, baby. Love ya. Jamasta. Club. Saturday Night Jam. Lord, come on. Bob, shabab, bob. Friday Night Jams. Yes, baby. I did experiment. You know what I did experiment on? Young lady from Houston. I asked her, I said, who name would you choose? Hypothetically, if we get married, would it be your name or mine? Both names is Montgomery. Which one would you choose? Jump in the box. Choose yours, baby. I remember that bitch. Listen, that's sexy good stuff. That's sexy good stuff. Oh Lord, jump in the box. First call for alcohol. First call for alcohol.
Yeah, time tick, 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 tick down when you're having fun. That's what it do to you, baby. But I'm glad you joined me on Friday Night Jam. Sitting back with your cocktail, enjoying, and I hope I have entertained you well. If I didn't, I'll do better next time. Promise you one thing. You with the jam master. And I do jam the box. So, with that said, man. Later, that sexy stuff. Man. 17 seconds ago, I got Jill Scott coming up. I want to do Jill Scott. How can you do something without Jill Scott? I got to do Jill Scott. Beautiful sister. Got to do Jill Scott. Anthony Hamilton. Never thought that. You never know how God will put you together. You know, you may think you got to be taller than your woman, and she can be taller than you. You never know how God would put things for you. Come on, you got to go. You got to take the chance. You got to go with what God put for you, because you're going to know it in the heart. See, God ain't going to throw you together and don't let you know. You got to know. Jump in the box. Sexy, sweet, lovable Jill Scott. Second call for alcohol. Second call. Friday Night Jams. I love that bitch. Here we go. I like his smile on it. Look how she shakes. Look how she shakes. I don't want a big woman. I think a big woman like that. You're just doing that. Yeah, like big woman. Yeah. She's a big woman. She's like kitty, man. She's sweet. That's a beautiful woman. A beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. God, I love my sisters. Look at her. Oh, I love my sisters. No, go. I can't leave on dying. I cannot. I won't. Let's go. I know. If I make it, I'll find a way. Oh, Lord, jumping box. Man, just got good. Just got. Sexy. Just got. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Club Saturday night, winding down. We're winding down. I'm going to play a song. It could be the last song
but I want to play a song for you, and I'm trying to decide which would be a better, appropriate song to play right before we go off the air. You know, because you know me, I love doing after party songs. I mean, I'll keep the show rolling, baby. Rolling with an after party. After party, that's what I do. So I'm going to dig back into a pretty sort of stack and just get something totally out of the blue, totally out of the ordinary. And I'm going to give you Tyrone Davis. Let's Call for Alcohol. One time for the lovers out there. One time for the fat bottom girls. One time for the big leg girls. Put it where you want to put it, baby. I'm telling you. All right, we got a shortage going on here. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Something transpired. Okay, that was me. I messed up again. That was me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start this from the top, non-stop. Do what we do, how we do. I thought you guys can hear me. I really did. I thought you can hear me, and you could. Thank you, John. He's a guy who comes in to clean up a little bit for us, and he's the guy that was telling me, "Hey, man, your stuff is off, man." I said, "Are you kidding me?" He said, "No, I ain't kidding you. Your stuff is off, dude." So I'm like, "Man, how did that happen?" So, I got it. Stop it. That's me. I'm gonna stop it. No. Let's call for alcohol. I thought you heard me. I thought things was okay. I thought that I was doing what I was doing, but obviously I have had some issues in doing what I was doing, and I'm going to correct those issues. So here is one I thought I can play for you. Last call for alcohol. Here's one I thought I can play for you that can get you in the mood as we signing off. It gets no better than that. No, I'm gonna say it again. It gets no better than that. Here's Tyrone Davis. Jump in the box, Jam Master Soul. Yeah, Friday night jams. I'm all by myself. It's no excuse. I accept full responsibility. Come in, baby. One time with a jam, huh?
Girl, I wanna make sweet love to you. Oh, honey sugar. It ain't no telling what I'm gonna do. What a baby. My heart is crying. Feel my love pouring in tonight for you. It's so inspiring. I never need another, you're the one I choose. Who are you? Yeah, yeah. In the mood, baby. Who are you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the mood, yeah. Are you in the mood? In the mood. Are you in the mood? Baby. Are you in the mood, baby? Are you in the mood, baby? Are you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the mood, yeah.
Whew, Lord. Man, that's called Alcohol. Glad you're here with us, man. We thank you for being here on Friday Night Jams. Man, I don't know what we can say. Next Friday, Friday Night Jams, but also at what the time frame would say, 7:30 Mortgage Talk. Tune in for Mortgage Talk. They're going to talk about mortgage language and giving you the definition so you know when you walk into a bank. Say the right thing, because it's all about what the wording that you say. It really is. It really is. So we're going to give you that. Take it in stride, or take it however you want to take it, but we're going to give it to you just the same. Friday night at 7:30, and then Friday Night Jams. Spinning, baby, spinning. WHPNN Radio Network. John Master of Soul. Thank you so much for you tuning in. Love you, love you, love you, love ya out there. Love you for the appreciation that you give. Love you for the support that you do. Love you for you being you.
Let's start heading homeward bound. Get off the ground. Stop losing. Yeah, losing. Keep rising to the top. Give it all you got. You gotta
Friday Night Jams. Fat bottom girls. Big leg girls.
keep on believing all the dreams inside of you. And don't stop achieving, yeah. Let some love shine on through. And don't fight the feeling, just keep on dealing. Everybody keep on moving, 'cause I know we can get it over. So baby, give it all you got. Let's keep rising to the top. Give it all you got. And we won't let nobody stop us. Give it all you got. And just keep trying, yeah. Give it all you got. confusion.